Collins, we're coming today. I'm out with Chris Kilgo. He's the man behind the Petition up in Fairview, trying to get some renovation and remodel up on the intersection that runs through town. Chris, thanks for talking to me.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I think everyone who lives in that area, who's been through the intersection, has always said their whole life, something's not quite right here. And you decided to do something about it this last weekend. Tell us how this came about.
Well, you know, there's been several accidents there in the recent years, several near misses that have almost had tragedy strike at that point. So, you know, there's always been a need for something there to make that intersection safer. People fly through there every single day. The speed limit's only 45 miles per hour. And as we all know, people sometimes don't adhere to that speed limit. You know, they go flying through there 55, 60 miles an hour. And when you're pulling out at that intersection from the Holly Pond side, you can't really see past that bank and down that hill looking towards Coleman. So there's always been a need.
Well, let's talk about that particular spot. As you come up Holly Pond Road, 1669, and the gas station's on the right. I was out there the other night, and you literally have to pull almost out in the intersection to have any chance of seeing.
Yeah, that bank there poses a little bit of an issue, but the main issue is that dip in 69 going back towards there. And if you pull out during the sunset, maybe like this time of the day, where you're looking back towards Coleman and the sun is shining in your face, you really can't see anything. It's like somebody said prior to this, you just pretty much got to roll the dice, hit the gas, and hope for the best.
Yeah, and while you're doing that, you have to be aware of oncoming traffic from the north and from the east towards Baileyton.
That's exactly right.
And this has kind of gotten away from folks because a lot of people realize, well, I don't want to make that decision in my life. And they're coming through the gas station.
That's right.
Really, right through the gas pump.
That's right, Tim. And a lot of people don't realize that there's a state law that actually says that is illegal to do because you're pulling onto private property. There's two issues there. Number one is against the law to actually do that. But number two, it poses a liability issue for the gas station, maybe even a possible legal issue if somebody goes in there and accidentally runs over somebody, or if somebody's pulling out of the gas pumps and then you've got somebody pulling in off of 1669 in there and then they accidentally collide with each other. You know, that becomes a liability issue for the Fairview grocery there.
Absolutely. Well, that's our problem, among other things. How does this get fixed? I know your petition's talking about a four-way stop. A lot of people would like to see a four-way red light system. Tell us the fix that you've got in mind.
Well, right now we have two options. Like you said, we've got the red light, which we've talked to AlDOT about, and that's fairly expensive. Red lights are not free, you know, and there's that one issue there with the red light. And then you've got the four-way stop on the other hand. From what I understand, they're not cheap either. So there's two good options there, but at the same time, we've got to get some funding for either option.
And you know, I've talked to people online. They've called me on Call Me Today. We've got lots of responses. I think the community is generally behind doing something effective there. Right?
That's exactly right. The petition has already garnered more than 800 signatures since Monday when we put it out to begin with. So the support is there, I believe, from the town, as well as other people, you know, that drive through there from Arab, Baileyton area, from the Coleman area, from the Holly Pond area. I believe the support is really there, and I believe that we will have the 1,000 signatures to present to the City Council on August the 6th as well.
And that's your goal, is to go and make your case. I know you're doing research on fatalities, accidents. You're going to come in with a full package, aren't you?
That's correct. We have videos actually showing that intersection. I'm right now trying to compile data on the traffic accidents that have happened at that intersection, as well as the traffic data on the intersection by the school once from the time before when the four-way stop was there up until now, so that we can have some comparative data to present to the council.
Gotcha. Well, I think the community is behind you. What kind of help do you need besides signing a petition? Anything at this point?
Yeah, right now, you know, we need our council and mayor to be behind this to support it. We need our county to be behind it to support it. and if possible, our state representatives to help maybe garner some funding, hopefully from Montgomery, that either way, you know, the city won't be hit too terribly hard, and their budget will not be just crashed.
Well, you've got one of the most responsive legislators around on these matters. He helped greatly, Randall Shedd,
Yes, sir.
take care of an issue out at 157 and 278. This seems like it's right up his alley. I suspect he'll jump in and help as well.
I hope so. I've got a phone call in to him, and I'm also working on sending an email to him as well, working on typing that up. So hopefully we can garner his support as well as any other county official support as well.
Right on. Well, Chris, thanks for talking to me. I can tell you put a lot of time and energy in this, and good luck.
Thank you.